Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking the time for moving with me on the mat. Today it's going to be full body. There is going to be highlighting of the obliques and our core, and definitely a little bit of our side glutes and legs as well. If you do have the ball and you're working with me with the ball, we'll also be challenging our stability and balance. But yeah, it's mainly going to be a full body workout, and let's get into it. Once you're ready, I'm going to get you to lie on the mat for me. As always, we're just going to bring ourselves into the room. So I want you to bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees knock out nice and wide. From here, close down your eyes if you wish. You're going to give me a big inhale. Breathe into your side ribs. Expand the back body. Exhale it out through the pursed lips, drawing your navel to spine. Big inhale, breathe into the side ribs, back body. Exhale it out through the pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Slowing your breath right down for me. Big inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through the pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. One more round like this. Big inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through the pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Lovely. From here, I'm going to get you to place the feet flat on the mat, and then just walk your feet to either side of your mat so it's nice and wide there. And cactus your arms into a cactus position. From here, I want you to drop your knees down and over to one side, but just be mindful that the shoulders aren't lifting up off the mat. So just go as much as it's there for you. Come back to that breath. Window wipering those legs, working on our hip mobility. We're here for 3, for 2, last 1. Come through the center. From here, bring the legs into a tabletop position. Glue the legs together, hands behind the back of the thigh. From here, I'm going to get you to roll yourself up to a seated position. We're going to pivot ourselves around into a 4-point kneeling position for me. Lovely. Then from here, I want you to bring your right hand to your ear. And now from here, I'm going to get you to lead with the elbow as you twist, and then bring it back down and tap the mat. Lovely. Lead with the elbow, twist, back down, tap the mat. 4 more here like this. Use the breath. Nice. Again, working on some spinal mobility here. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, tap the mat. Last one. Then we're going to add in that full arm extension. This time, extend that arm to the ceiling. Let your eyes follow. Look at the palms. Then thread the needle under, dropping that right shoulder and ear to the mat. Exhale, bring the arm up. Inhale, thread the needle. Last one. Thread the needle. And bringing that right hand to the mat, opposite side. Make sure you've scooped up from that core, shoulders in line with the wrists. And then from here, left hand comes to the ear. From here, lead with the elbow as you twist, and then bringing it back down, tap that elbow to the mat. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tap. Lovely. For 3. Nice. For 2. Last 1. And now from here, we go for that full arm extension. Bringing the arm up, eyes follow. Then thread the needle under, dropping that left ear and shoulder to the mat. Drawing it up. Feel that nice spinal twist. Don't rush it. Exhale, thread it under. 1 more here for me. Bringing it up. Exhale, thread it under. Nice. From here, coming back to your 4-point kneeling position for me. From here, curl the toes under. Lift the hips to the ceiling. Find your downward dog. And now that you're here, just bending into one knee at a time, warming up the back of the hamstrings, stretching out the calves and ankle mobility. Lovely. We're here for 4, bending into one knee at a time. 3, 2, Last one. I want you to press those heels as deep as you can into the mat. Broaden the back of the shoulder blades for me. Elongate the legs, tailbone to the ceiling. Hold it here. Deep breaths. Lovely. From here, rippling and shifting that weight forward into your plank position. Protract the shoulders, engage the core. Nice. You're here for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Tap the knees down. Let them go nice and wide on the mat. And melt yourself down into that child's pose. Breathe into the side ribs, expand. Exhale, blow it out. Lovely. From here, you're going to meet me in your supine position. We're lying on the mat. If you do have your dumbbells and ball, just make sure they're nice and near you so you can grab them easily. Before we do anything else, we're going to activate our pelvic floor. Feet are flat on the mat, legs in line with the hips, so parallel legs. And from here, we've that little gap or air pocket between your lower back and the mat. I'm going to get you to tilt your hips very subtly towards your ribs so you imprint your lower back. You get rid of that gap or air pocket, draw it all up. And release, relax, neutral spine. Again, tilt the hips towards the ribs, find your imprint, engage, draw it all up. Don't forget to breathe while you're here. And release, relax, neutral spine. Last one, tilt the hips towards the ribs, find that imprint, engage, and release, relax, neutral spine. Now from here, I'm going to get you to float your legs to a tabletop position. Imprint your lower back and wrap your ribs around and down. Be mindful that you're not over flaring the rib cage. From here, extend your arms straight up to the ceiling. Now from here, our dead bugs. I'm going to get you to extend your right leg out nice and long, hovering over that mat as the left arm extends back behind you. Then draw through the center. Opposite side. Left leg extends, right arm draws back behind you, and alternate. Nice. Lovely. Keeping that lower back imprinted. Keep the ribs wrapped around and down. If the back starts to lift or arch in any way, shape or form, don't lower the legs as much. Nice. Breathing here, nice and controlled. Find that precision. Come back to your breath. You're here for 4. Nice. Well done. Last 3. Keep those shins parallel to the ceiling. Balance that tray. Last 2. Last 1. Coming back to tabletop. Now glue the knees, legs, feet together. Imprint that lower back. You're going to extend both legs out at that 45 degree. Your arms can fall back behind you, keeping them hovered. We're here for 5. Breathing for 4. Imprint that back. 3, 2, 1. And give yourself a little hug. Release out that tension for a moment. Really, really strong. Lovely. Nice and simple. Before we begin, you're going to grab a set of dumbbells for me if you have them. Lovely. Very simply extend your arms to the ceiling. Feet flat on the mat, chin to chest. Exhale, curl yourself up. Inhale, release it back down. We're just going to go for 2 more like this. Chin to chest. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, release it down. Last one like this. Blow it all out. Activate that deep core muscles. And then from here, float the legs to tabletop position. Again, please be mindful that your knees are in line with the side of your hips. They're not coming into the tummy or chest. Shins parallel. Now from here, same thing. Exhale, curl yourself up. Arms go long. Inhale, release yourself down. Tuck that chin into the chest so the neck isn't carrying the head. Exhale it all out. Find that crunch. Inhale, release it down. Lovely. Just for 4. Nice. Really strong. For 3. Blow it all out for me. Keep the ribs wrapped around and down. 2. Last one like this. Then we add another layer. Lovely. From here, the next time you curl up, curl yourself up. Extend your right leg long. Draw back to tabletop. Left leg long. Bring it back to tabletop. Release yourself down. If you have the dumbbells, please feel free to drop them at any point. Use your breath here to your advantage. Keep the chin tucked into the chest. Lovely. We're here for 2 more. Nice. Last one like this, then we've our final there to go. Exhale up. Lovely. Single leg extension. Inhale, release it back down. Now glue the knees, legs, feet together. Imprint your lower back. You're going to exhale, curl yourself up. Both legs are extending. Turn the palms to face the mat. Now pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release yourself down. Again, exhale. Extend both legs. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Nice. 2 more like this. Chin to chest. Curl up. Both legs extend. Pulse those arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Last one. You're going to stay with me. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, curl up and pulse. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release it down. Well done. Drop those dumbbells to the side if you have them. Bring the arms up over your head. Legs go long. Breathe into the belly. Exhale, blow it out. Just releasing out that core. Big inhale, expand. Exhale, release it out. Perfect. From here, I want you to bring your legs into tabletop. Then swing yourself up to that seated position. Nice. And from here, if you have the ball, you're going to come with me. If you don't have the ball, don't worry, you can do it without it, okay? I just want you to place the ball just about where the side of your bra would wrap around the rib cage. Okay? And then from here, this one's a little bit faffy to get into it, but once you're in it, trust me, you'll feel it in the obliques. It's a builder. And then from here, I want you to almost collapse over that ball to try to lie down on the mat, okay? And you're going to have your hand in your ear, your elbow tucked in, okay? And then your left arm is going to go sweeping up over the head, relaxed, and the left leg is long and extended, and the right leg is bent underneath you, okay? Now from here, it's almost like you're trying to make yourself into a banana shape. On the exhale, you're going to use those left obliques to pull you up as the left arm sweeps down by the thigh, left leg lifts and extends, and the right elbow pulls back. Then stay here, bring that left arm up towards the ceiling, back down to the thigh. Then as you bring it up and sweep it over, you can release yourself back down. Lovely. Again, exhale, lift from the left obliques. Left leg lifts, left arm sweeps down. Hold. Pull that right elbow back. Then bring the left arm up to the ceiling. Left arm back down to the thigh. And then as you sweep it back up and over, you can release it all back down. Well done. Exhale, pull up. Nice. And release yourself down. Well done. Really think about the left obliques crunching in and lifting you up as you pull that right elbow back every time on that lift. Nice. This one really is a slow burner. It really starts to build. First 2 or 3, it's like this is easy, and after that you really start to feel it. Keep those toes pointed on the left toe leg if you can. Nice. Really try to find length and extension in that leg as you crunch that side body up. Nice. We're here for 2 more. Use that breath. Nice. On the last one, exhale, curl up. We're going to hold it here. Just work the arm. Really try to stay lifted, making that distance between the hips and the ribs really short. For 4, for 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming onto the right forearm. So you come off, take the pressure off the ball if you have it. If you don't have the ball, don't worry. Just come up onto that right forearm. Then from here, you're going to bend both knees this time. Make sure that shoulder is in line with the elbow. You're going to place the ball, if you have one, behind the back of that left thigh. Nice. And then from here, what you're going to do, right ribs lift up and out away from the mat. Don't sink yourself down, okay? Really think about the longest distance between the shoulder and elbow you can create, and lift those right ribs up and out. Now from here, we're going to raise that right leg up, or sorry, excuse me, a left leg bent and up away from the bottom leg. Then what you're going to do, you're going to pull it back behind you without changing the position of your body, okay? So don't rock off the hips. Once it's pulled back as far as it's there for you, you're going to lead with the knee, lift up once and twice, and then draw it back down, and you can bring it towards that elbow that's on the mat with the left hand. So sweep it back behind you, then pull up once, twice, and draw it up. Nice. Really feel that pull back before you find your pulse up and down and draw it back. Again, keeping that knee bent, foot is flexed. Nice. You want to keep that 90-degree angle, so if you don't have the ball, make sure the back of the heel isn't touching the thigh. Lovely. You want to keep that 90-degree angle, keep that tension. We want that side glute to start doing the work. And just because our glute is doing the work and we're getting tired, don't sink down out into those right ribs. Keep them away from the mat. Lovely. We've 3 more here. Well done. Nice. Making those little muscles in our glute do the work rather than the glute maximus. Nice. 2. Well done. Bringing it back, hold. Now just find that knee lift. Excuse the expression, but I always say it's like a dog going to the toilet. So cocking that leg up and down, little pulses for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, hold. Now grab that ball if you have it. If you don't, just straighten that leg. Keep the height, don't let it drop. Now from here, we're going to sweep that leg forward. Arm can swing down back by the side. Then sweep it back long, bring the arm up over the head. Sweeping it forward. Nice. And sweeping it back. Keep the height in that leg if you can. So try not to let the knees and the inner thighs touch of that bottom leg. It's in line with your hip, so it's away from the mat. And point the toes for me if you can. Lovely. Try not to rock out of the hips. It's just the leg doing the work. Nice. We're here for 5. Whew, my glute. Well done. For 4. Building strength in those hip flexors as well. For 3. Nice. Keeping ourselves lifted out of that upper body. 2. Sweep it forward. Hold it here. Now give me a pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep it back and hold. Now give me a little circle forward. 5, 4. Little circle. 3. Don't let the knee bend. 2, 1. And reverse. 5. Keep that leg long. 4. Really tiny circles with that big toe. 3, 2, 1. And release. Honestly, my glute was on fire. Well done. Really, really strong. Nice. Release it out. Whew, felt that one. Once you're ready, we're going to come into that 4-point kneeling position. Just before you begin, if you do have the ball, you're going to tuck it behind that left knee, okay? And then from here, we're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position for me. You're going to come down onto your forearms, shoulders in line with the elbows. Again, protract the shoulders, so automatically push yourself away, rounding the shoulder blades. Don't sink in, okay? Push yourself up and out. Scoop up the core. You're going to tuck your right toes under, okay? And then from here, you're going to flex that left foot, square off the hips, and we're just going to lift that left leg to the ceiling. Lovely, as if you're putting a footprint onto the roof. And then bend the left knee as you draw it in, but keep it away from the mat. Well done. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, bring it back. Nice. And again with this one, we often fall off to the right. See if you can square off the hips for me. Well done, everyone. Stick with it. You got this. Breathing here. Our lower glutes are really getting targeted today. All those little muscles. We're here for 5. Well done. For 4. Feel that squeeze of the glute every time you lift. Make sure you're not dipping and arching into that lower back. It's staying nice and solid. Lovely. Engage that core. 2. The next time you lift it up, hold it here. Give me a little pulse up and down for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2. Bring the knee in, but keep it hovered. Now again, dog going to the toilet. Cock that leg out to the side. Draw it back. Nice. Keep it hovered away from the mat if you can. Well done. Nice. We're here for 6. Really strong. For 5. For 4. Nice. 3. 2. Cock that leg up. Hold it here. Squeeze that ball. Really lift the knee. We're here for 5. For 4. For 3. 2. 1. And lower it down. Well done. Grab the ball if you have it. Let the knees go nice and wide. And just find a child's pose here. Breathing here for a moment. Nice deep breaths. Lovely. Really, really strong. Nice. From here, if you have that ball, I'm going to get you to place that ball just behind the arch of that lower back. If you don't have the ball, don't worry. You can just find your C curve, roll back and hold it here, okay? Plant those feet down for me. Nice. Otherwise, if you have the ball, you're going to place it here. Nice. Now from here, think about that distance between your hips and your ribs. You want to shorten that distance, okay? So they're already in a crunch. They're already slightly engaged. Now from here, plant the feet down. And then from here, what we're going to do, we're going to inhale. We're going to lean ourselves back. And then exhale, roll yourself up. So inhale, find your lean back. Exhale, roll up. Keep the elbows out. And really find that crunch as you bring yourself up. Well done. You're here for 5. Nice. Really strong. Last 3. Last 2. Last one like this. And find your lean. Lovely. Hold your lean here. Now from here, we're going to alternate. Your left elbow is going to come to the outside of that right knee as you bring it into tabletop. Then lower it back down, come through the center. Keep the elbows out. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of that left knee in tabletop. Come through the center. Stay in your lean back here. Nice, well done. Breathing here for me. We're here for 5. Really strong. For 4. Nice. For 3. Well done. Breathing for 2. Exhale on that twist. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Last one. Come through the center. Now from here, straighten your left leg. As you bring that right leg into tabletop and bring the left elbow over, twist. Now as you come back to the center, you straighten that right leg, extend it out. Staying on the same side this time. Well done. Breathing here for me. Last 4. Whew, I'm struggling. Last 3. Well done. Stick with me. Last 2. And 1. Placing that right foot down. Left leg, right elbow. Bring it up. Come back to center. Extend the left leg. I can feel my voice shaking. Well done. Last 4. Nice. Last 3. 2. 1 and release. Ooh. Oh my God, my core. Well done. Bring your feet up. Wrap the hands around the back of the thigh. On the inhale, open up the chest and shoulders. Feel that release. Exhale, round the spine, eyes to belly. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round the spine, eyes to belly. Whew, God, that really burnt out my core. Well done. From here, what I'm going to get you to do, if you have the dumbbells, you're going to grab them for me. Also, if you have the ball, I'm going to get you to place the ball under your right foot, okay? So your full foot can be on the ball, and then your left foot is flat on the mat, and it's still in line with they're in line with each other, the feet, okay? From here, you're going to grab the dumbbells if you have them. You're going to extend your arms to the ceiling. We're going to go on for a variation of the glute bridge. If you don't have the ball, you can have the left foot flat and the right foot just come up onto the ball of the foot, okay? So keep your heel lifted away from the mat, okay, on the right foot. Nice. From here, what we're going to do, imprint that lower back. Then from here, you're going to push into that left heel. You're going to lift the hips up. As the hips are lifted, we're going to extend that right leg out, rolling the ball. Straighten, bring the dumbbells out to the side. Then come back to the center with the dumbbells, roll that ball back in, then dip the hips back down. Lifting the hips up. Roll that ball out as you find a chest fly off the arms. Rolling it back in and bring it down. If you don't have the ball, just slide the right leg out, straighten, slide it back to bend and dip the hips back down. All the pressure's in the heel of the left foot. Really focus on trying to keep your hips lifted, find the height and try to really keep them as stable as you can, even when you slide that right leg out. Lovely, we're going for 3 more. Well done. Nice. Last 2. Nice, well done. That ball should be light. All the pressure is in that left foot. Nice. Last one for me, lifting up and just straighten it and bend that leg. Work that chest fly if you can. Keep the hips lifted. We're here for 4. Nice. For 3. Well done. 2. 1 and release it down. Perfect. Dumbbells come to the side. Really, really strong. Nice. Once you're ready, swing yourself up to that seated position. Perfect. And from here, if you have that ball, the ball is going to go under the left rib cage this time. Just again where that bra strap would tie, or a little bit below it, okay? And then from here, I want you to lie yourself down so you're almost collapsing over that ball. Bend that left knee. Right leg goes long and straight. Make sure it's in line with your hip. And then from here, point your right toes. Now bring that right arm up and over. Ooh, too close. Bring that right arm up and over for me. So find lengthen that arm over the head. Now on the exhale, we're going to sweep that right arm up as we lift the right leg and crunch ourselves up. Lovely. Pull that left elbow back. Then bringing the arm up overhead, back down to the thigh, and then release it all back down. Exhale, crunch yourself up. Well done. Right arm raises and lowers, and then release it all back down. Sweep the right arm up overhead. Again, exhale, come up. Well done. Pull the left elbow back. Find that length and that crunch in those right obliques. Really strong. Well done. Nice. Stick with me. Lovely. You'll feel that oblique start to turn on and burn. Nice. Really trying to isolate those side muscles. And release it down. Last 2. Right arm raises, lowers. Now release it all as it goes up over your head. Sweep. Exhale, sweeping up and over, lifting that right leg. Find that crunch. Pull the left elbow back. Right arm raises, lowers, sweeps it back down. Last one here for me. Exhale, pull up. Well done. Just lowering and lift that right arm now as we stay lifted. Pull that left elbow back. Really find that crunch, shortening the distance between the ribs and the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left forearm comes to the mat. Take that ball out if you have it. Bend both knees. Again, shoulder in line with the elbow. Lifting yourself up and out of the left ribs. Placing that ball behind the right knee if you have it. Then from here, you lift that right leg away from the bottom leg. Now we sweep it back just as much as it's there for you. And then you find that little pulse. 1, 2 of the knee and draw it back in. You can keep that right hand down and aim to draw it back in towards that right arm. Sweep it back. Pulse, pulse, draw it forward. Again, keep that nice gap between the inner thighs and the knees so that right leg stays lifted and bent. Lovely. Don't let it lower towards that bottom leg or rest. Nice. Well done. Breathing here for me. You got this. Nice. Exhale. Short, sharp exhale if you wish on that pulse. Connect the breath with the movement, connecting the mind and body. Well done. Nice. We've 3 more like this. Again, make sure you're not swinging out the hips. Everything else is staying steady. It's just that leg moving, just the glutes turning on. Last 2. On the last one, pull it back, hold. Just work those pulses for 5, up and down, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, hold. Grab that ball if you have it and straighten that right leg long. Lovely. Now from here, you're going to sweep that leg forward. Keep the height, then sweep it back, arm comes up overhead. Sweeping it forward, swing the arm down. Sweeping it back, arm comes up. Keep yourself lifted up and out of those left ribs. Don't let yourself sink down towards the mat. Nice, well done. Breathing here for me. Working those small little muscle groups, finding our stabilizers. Well done. Nice. You're going to give me 5. Use your breath now. Come back to it. Keep the core engaged. Find that length between the shoulder and arm. Lovely. For 4. Well done. 3. Nice. My poor glute. 2. I can feel it shaking. Last one. Sweep it forward. Hold. Give me pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep it back. Hold. Little circles forward. 5, 4. Keep that length in the leg. 3, 2, reverse that direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Give it a little punch. Hopefully yours is dead. It's just as much as mine is. Well done. Really, really strong. From here, once you're ready, you're going to come down onto your forearms, okay? If you have the ball, place it behind the back of that right knee. Flex the foot, so really stick it into that crevice so it's nice and stuck. Come down onto your forearms, spread the knees so they're not glued together. Protract out the shoulders and scoop up that core for me. Curl the left toes under, flexing the right foot. And then from here, raising that right knee off the mat, aiming towards the roof, footprint to the ceiling. And then lower the knee down, hover, finding your donkey kick. Lift that leg up. Feel the squeeze of the glute before you lower it down. So don't rush it. If you swing out of the back or arch the back, or if you go really quick here with this leg lift and lower, you're not doing any work. So slow it right down. We need to build that time under tension. Really strong. Well done. Nice. You got this. Deep breaths. Keep that core engaged for me. Nice. Building that time under tension. Well done. Feel that squeeze of the glute at the top before you lower that knee down, hover. Well done. We're here for 5. Nice. For 4. Really strong. 3. Nice work. 2. Last one. Hold it up here for me. Hold for 4. For 3. For 2. 1. Lower the knee down. Keep it hovered. Cock that leg out to the side and back. Lovely. Really like a dog going to the toilet now. Lift that knee to the side and back down. Again, keep the knee away from the mat. Don't let it touch. We're just here for 5. Use your breath. Well done. For 3. For 2. Last one. Hold. Squeeze that ball. Lift the knee as high as you can, but not without falling off to the left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. If you have the ball, take it away. Spread the knees nice and wide and just find a child's pose here for me. Give me a moment. Well done. Give me a moment. Give yourself a moment and me a moment to reset. Deep breaths here. Well done. Nice. Really strong work, everyone. Keep with it. We're really nearly there now, okay? You're coming towards the end of your section. Stay with me, okay? Lovely. From here, I'm going to pivot myself around this way so you can see me nice and easily again. Like I said, if you have the dumbbells, you can grab them, bring them into your hands. If you need a little bit more support for your back on that glute bridge or your hamstrings, please focus on the form and keep your arms down along by your side, pressing into the mat. Don't use the dumbbells, okay? Otherwise, from here, your left foot comes onto that ball, right foot flat on the mat. If you don't have a ball, come up onto the ball of that left foot for me, okay? So all the pressure is going onto that right heel. Once you're ready, like always, find our imprint first. Imprint our lower back. Then peel and lift the hips up, coming up onto our shoulder bridge. Really find the pressure in that right heel. Then straighten that left leg out. Slide it out as the dumbbells fall out wide to the side. Then bend and roll it back in. Then dip the hips back down. Lifting the hips up, hold. Find that stability. Slide or roll the ball out. Bring it back underneath and release yourself down. Remember, you're finding that chest fly up the arms if you can. Lifting yourself up. As you roll the ball out, let the arms fall out wide to the side. Come back to center as you roll the ball back in and release yourself down. Again, really find that stability. Imprint that lower back every time you lift. Try to find that height in the hip still and try not to rock. Keep everything as steady as you can. Take your time again. No rush. Like I always like to say, speed is cheating in Pilates. You need to find that control and that precision. It's the fundamentals of Pilates. Nice. Slow it right down. Nice. Really strong. Lovely. We're here for 4. Stick with me now. You got this. Last 3 for me. Remember to find that imprint every time before you come up. Make sure there's no big arch at the back. Press into the heel to find the height. Last 1. Lifting yourself up. Hold it here. Now just working the legs and the arms in and out as the hips stay lifted. For 5. Pressure in the heel of that right foot. For 4. Well done. For 3. Nice. 2. 1. And release it down. Really strong work. Let those dumbbells fall to the side if you have them. Nice. Ball can come out from underneath. And once you're ready, you're going to bring your legs to a tabletop position. And we're going to swing ourselves up to that seated. Nice. Really, really strong work. Perfect. From here, we're going to finish with one little bit of a challenge for me. I want you to come up onto your hands. We're going to walk the feet out. You're going to find your plank. We're going to hold our plank for 8 breaths. Nice. Engage the core. Protract the shoulders. Nice, everyone. Last 4, 3, 2. Stay with me if you can. You're going to slowly come down onto the forearms. Hold. Find your forearm plank. And now that you're in your forearm plank, we're going to drop those left hips down and over to the side. Come back through the center. Drop down and over to the right. Twist it out. Come through the center. Nice. We've 8 like this. Well done. Take your time again. Slow it down. Really feel that twist. Then come through the center every time before you drop to the opposite side. Imagine you're wringing out that tea towel. For 4. For 3. Final push here and you're done. 2. 1. Come through the center. Hold if you can. Protract the shoulders. Engage the core. Engage the quads. Pulling the knee up into the quad muscle. Here for 6. For 5. For 4. 3, 2, 1. And release. Well done. Nice. Meet me in your 4-point kneeling position. Don't worry, the hard work is done. From here, we're just going to go for a few cat-cows. On the inhale, I want you to dip and arch into that lower back. Open up the chest and shoulders. Exhale, round the spine, bring the eyes to the belly. Inhale, open up the chest and shoulders. Exhale, round the spine, eyes to belly. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round the spine, eyes to belly. Inhale, neutral position, curl the toes under. Lift the hips to the ceiling, find your downward dog. Now that we're nice and warm, can you press those heels maybe a little deeper into the mat? Really elongate the back of the legs, lifting that tailbone to the ceiling. From here, slowing down our breath, allow the head and neck to fall heavy. Big inhale, breathe into your back body, expansion. Exhale, blow it all out. Big inhale, expand. Exhale, blow it out. Then from here, bending your knees for me. Coming down onto the mat, crossing your legs out in front. From here, bringing your arms up and over. Grabbing your left wrist, we're going to lean over to the right. Keeping that tailbone heavy on the mat for me, don't let it lift. Breathe into the side ribs, back body. Inhale, come up. Switching wrists over to the other side. Nice deep breath here. Inhale to center. From here, I want you to dive forward just as much as it's here for you. Melt yourself down. Allow the head and neck to drop. Breathing here for me. Then walk yourself back in slowly. Bringing the arms up overhead. Palms together, eyes to the palms. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it all out. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down. Inhale, up and back. And one more. And you made it. Give yourself a nice big clap. Well done. Thank you for joining me. We targeted all those little muscles today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there is anything you would like, because I am here for you. So let me know. You can always message me on Instagram if you don't want to leave a comment. But please share. It would mean the world to me for you to share, and let's grow and move together. Thank you so much. See you soon.